On January 26, 1972, a routine flight through the serene skies over Czechoslovakia turned into an unthinkable nightmare. JAT Yugoslav Airlines Flight 367 was cruising at 33,000 feet when a deafening explosion ripped through the cabin, tearing the plane apart and sending passengers plummeting to Earth. What followed seemed beyond the realm of possibility. Amid the wreckage and devastation, one woman defied death itself. This is the incredible story of Vesna Vulović, the sole survivor of one of the most shocking aviation disasters in history. It was January. Explosion tore the plane apart. The passengers and crew were thrown into the freezing atmosphere. At 33,000 feet, temperatures can drop to negative 58 degrees Fahrenheit, and the lack of oxygen makes survival nearly impossible. Most were ejected from the aircraft and plunged to their deaths, but Vesna Vulović was not among them. Vesna was trapped inside the tail section, pinned by a food cart. The cart may have saved her life, anchoring her to the wreckage and preventing her from being sucked into the void. The rear section of the plane, still partially intact, began its descent toward the ground, an astonishing freefall of over 6 after. The road to recovery was long and grueling. Rushed to a Prague hospital, Vesna underwent extensive surgeries and months of rehabilitation. Though initially paralyzed, she defied expectations, regaining the ability to walk within 10 months. Her doctors were astonished by her resilience. "I have no idea how she survived," one surgeon admitted. Medical experts attributed her survival to a combination of her low blood pressure, the cushioning effect of the snowy forest, and the protective fuselage. Despite her injuries, Vesna's spirit remained unbroken. When asked about her recovery, she attributed it to Vesna blamed herself for their untimely deaths, believing that the tragedy had ruined their lives as well. Despite her personal struggles, Vesna's story captivated the world's imagination, earning her recognition in the Guinness World Records for surviving the highest fall without a parachute. The award was presented at a glamorous ceremony in London by none other than Paul McCartney, fulfilling one of her lifelong dreams as a devoted Beatles fan. Her fame brought both opportunities and challenges. Vesna was celebrated as a symbol of resilience, but the constant media attention also made it difficult for her to move on. She expressed frustration with being known solely for the accident, saying, "People always want to sit next to me on planes because they think I'm lucky, but I don't feel lucky." Vesna returned to work for JAT Airlines, but was not allowed to fly again. Instead, the airline assigned her to a desk job, fearing that her presence on flights would attract unwanted publicity. She continued to fly as a passenger, however, and never developed a fear of flying thanks to her total amnesia of the crash. In later years, Vesna became involved in political activism, joining protests against Serbian President Slobodan Milosevic during the 1990s. Her outspokenness led to her dismissal from JAT Airlines, but she remained committed to her beliefs, using her fame to advocate for democracy and human rights. Vesna Vulović's survival remains one of the most extraordinary stories in aviation history. Her fall from 33,000 feet was an unprecedented event, defying the laws of physics and medicine. How she survived, a combination of improbable factors, quick medical intervention, and sheer resilience, continues to inspire awe and wonder. Despite her hardships, Vesna lived her life with courage and determination. She overcame paralysis, intense media scrutiny, and the lingering effects of survivors' guilt to become a symbol of human strength. Her story offers a powerful reminder of our capacity to persevere, even in the face of unimaginable challenges. Yet, Vesna's life was not without pain. The tragedy left physical and emotional scars that never fully healed. She often reflected on the cost of her survival, both to herself and her family. In her later years, she found solace in her faith, describing herself as a grateful pessimist, thankful for every day she was given. Vesna passed away in 2016 at the age of 66, alone in her Belgrade apartment. Though her death marked the end of her remarkable life, her legacy lives on as a testament to the human spirit's ability to endure. Her record-breaking survival remains unparalleled, a feat of resilience that may never be matched. Today, Vesna Vulović is remembered not just as a survivor, but as a symbol of hope. Her story serves as an enduring reminder that even in the darkest moments, survival is possible. Vesna's legacy is one of strength, determination, and the belief that life, no matter how fragile, is worth fighting for. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, stay tuned for more stories of humans challenging gravity, but not all outcomes are as positive as Vesna's.